Driving. We all do it just about every day, whether it's on highways, rural roads, residential neighborhoods, or in the city. Did you have a collision today? Probably not. The odds are that you won't today. But depending upon the choices you make, the odds may not be in your favor in the future. We mention choices because that's what really it comes down to. Will you choose to obey traffic laws and operate your vehicle safely? Or will you choose to take a chance that can have grave and long-lasting effects? You decide. One of the choices you can make is to minimize distractions while driving. We realize that in our modern world there are many distractions that cannot be avoided, but there are many that can. Statistics show that 80% of all crashes and 65% of near crashes involve some type of distraction. Using a cell phone while driving, whether it's handheld or hands-free, delays a driver's reactions as much as having a blood alcohol concentration at the legal limit of 0.08%. Drivers who use handheld devices are 4 times as likely to get into crashes serious enough to injure themselves. Those are the facts. It seems obvious that dialing a phone number while driving or checking the caller ID display to see who's on the other line distracts your attention from the road. But you have a hands-free device, and that takes care of that problem, right? Well, kind of. You see, the conversation itself is also a distraction. In fact, studies have shown that hands-free cellular phones distract drivers with the same occurrence that handhelds do. Here are a few tips to help minimize risk. First, you don't have to answer every call. You can let them go to voicemail. You can retrieve the messages when you have reached your destination or stopped at a safe place. But if you must use the device while driving, keep the conversation short and to the point. Or if you need to make or take a call, pull off the road into a parking lot or other safe place away from other drivers. This will allow you to focus completely on the call and not jeopardize the safety of other motorists. This will also increase productivity of your call as you will be able to focus, take any notes, and reference any documents that may be necessary. Texting. Do we even need to go there? We've all seen it done, or perhaps done it ourselves. Texting takes your eyes off the road. By choosing to text while you drive, you're choosing to put you and others in a deadly situation. Make the right choice. Never text and drive. Onboard computer systems, tablets or laptops can also pose a significant risk to a driver's safety. If you think you can operate a computer while driving and still devote your attention to the road, you are sorely mistaken. Any type of electronic device requires your attention that should be focused on driving safely. Resist the temptation. Make safe choices. But phones aren't the only distraction. CDs, MP3 players, radios, air conditioning, heater, great modern conveniences that make your ride more comfortable. But they can be distractions that take your attention off the task at hand, driving, and compromise your safety and the safety of those who share the road with you. Now you might be saying, it only takes a second or two to adjust my radio, but I think of it this way. In the 2 seconds spent changing the station on the radio, your vehicle traveled 165 feet. A lot can happen in 165 feet. That's 12 car lanes, or half a football field. It's the same thing as closing your eyes for a full 2 seconds while driving. It's not a good idea. Loose items. Sometimes we forget about what items are inside the car with us. Then as we drive, something shifts, slides, or moves. As you check to see what it is, guess what? Yep, you take your eyes off the road. But how can this be prevented? Easy. Take a moment or two before you leave to make sure everything's secure in the vehicle. It only takes a few seconds and can eliminate a possible distraction. Many of us feel overworked, like there's not enough hours in the day. So we work behind the wheel. Big mistake. Work orders, receipts, laptops, phones, or anything else takes your eyes off the road. Think about it this way. Have a collision and the few minutes of work you squeezed in aren't going to make much difference in comparison. While in your vehicle, driving is your job. But Pedestrians. Not only do they seemingly appear out of nowhere at times, they are often unpredictable. They may be distracted. Remember, just because you can see them doesn't mean they can see you. That's why you need to be aware of areas pedestrians may be in and be prepared. Areas such as parking lots, shopping complexes, schools, or business parks are common areas. But even in areas outside of where you expect them, always yield to pedestrians. There's a lot riding on your abilities as a driver. Your safety, the safety of those around you, other vehicles. They all depend on you and the choices you make. As you've seen, there are many distractions you have to contend with as you drive in our modern world, and it's not going to get any easier. Distractions aren't going to just disappear, but you don't have to let distractions compromise your safety. You can stay focused. You can drive safely. You can avoid collisions. We all want to be safe on the road. Control distractions or let distractions control you. It's your choice. Make the safe one.